Hello everyone, it's me again, and it's time for another fantastic edition of Comics and Cocktails, in which I drink more alcohol than I rightfully should on a Wednesday night, and talk about comics. Today's cocktail it was going to be a tequila sunrise, but I found out when I got home that they don't have any orange juice, so I used Sprite instead. And I'm sure this drink already exists, but I've dubbed it a tequila temple. Because it sounds cool, you see. Also, it tastes pretty good. If you're a fan of Shirley Temples with actual alcohol in them, then go ahead and dump some tequila in there. It works out okay. Also, it looks rad because grenadine makes everything look rad. Oh, I have literally no idea how well this is showing up on the camera because colors are kind of... yeah, they don't work on my blood glasses. Now, okay, so let's dive right into today's comics. We're going to have one from Marvel, one from DC, and one from Other. And I think Other is Dark Horse this week. I don't know. Who can keep track of all those others? Nobody cares about them. It's actually probably... oh, also I have like super legit like bags and boards now. Ooh. So the first comic is actually Ghost Rider. And that's a thing, if I can get it out of the... See, I knew I should have taken these out before I did this because I can't do this drunk, apparently. But yeah. Okay. Oh, do you like these stickers I put on the bags? Because that way I remember if I've read something or not. And they're all VeggieTales right now. Because VeggieTales. Alright, so this is the last issue of Ghost Rider. I think this came out last week, actually. Possibly the week before. I have a bad tendency to be horribly behind in everything. It's really good. There's some... I don't want to spoil it too much, but this is like a really good ending. Well, it's a really good issue. I don't want to say good ending with Ghost Rider because I would like it to go on forever, which it will Robbie will appear again in Ghost Racers, which is a Secret Wars thing, and I don't know how I feel about Marvel events, but whatever. Philippa Smith is writing it again, and as I've mentioned before, Philippa Smith is like the most precious writer ever to exist, and so I like him to be in things, and Robbie is his character, and you know, so I'm definitely going to be getting Ghost Racers, and I'll probably review the first one when it comes out while drunk, which is when I give my best opinions. So anyway, yeah, Ghost Rider, I feel like there's a little bit of question about exactly what Eli's powers are, but whatever. I don't care. As long as Gabe and Robbie are happy and together, I want it to be a thing. And, you know, he does make his decision to, like, fight fire with fire, like Nick Cage. Yeah. Sorry, that was my first introduction to Ghost Rider, was that Nick Cage movie, and I'm always going to associate Ghost Rider with Nick Cage, and it's not going to matter how vastly different he is. So, okay. Let's see what we have next. We have, Lady Killer. Once again, I have to, like, figure out this sort of thing. Or I could just, like, wave it around like this. But no. Yeah, and it is Dark Horse, by the way. I was right before. So, when I first picked this up earlier, I was like, oh gosh, we're gonna do, like, stupid cat fights. And I was not happy. But then they did not have a stupid cat fight. And, yeah, I'm not really sure, because this is, like, number 4 of 5. So it's gonna end next issue, and I'm not really sure if they're gonna wrap everything up. Also, I'm a little bit annoyed that I was kind of hoping for this, either this blonde character or this dominatrix to end up being like the asset they were looking for, but it turns out to be like this old guy, and I'm like, I don't think my ladies need help from an old fart. I think they need help from other ladies, and also lesbians. So, nah. Actually didn't like that. I mean, overall it was actually, I think overall it's been like the weakest issue of Lady Killer so far. Because the main lady hasn't done anything, she hasn't done anything cool. She hasn't done anything badass. The secondary lady we don't know anything about. And the potential for introducing a third cool lady was literally shot in the face. So, yeah, that was actually the weakest issue of this so far. I still recommend the series, and I am hopeful for the next thing, so... But yeah. That's interesting. I actually wasn't planning on saying anything bad about it because I've so far been such a good big fan of Lady Killer, but yeah, I can't. It's actually just like a letdown. Yeah. Okay. So, moving on. We've got Harley Quinn. Okay. So, I've decided to do, like, a Marvel, a DC, and another every week. Well, I'm getting better at this thing. And so I've actually had to, like, read the DC comics I've been collecting. And so I've been reading Harley Quinn. And I missed, like, the first 10, 11 issues of this. Maybe even 12 issues of this. Possibly 13 issues of this. So I have no idea why Harley is, like, doing good deeds. But she also seems to be doing bad ones, too, while she's at it. I don't know. I'm not sure she knows what she's doing, either. But, so far, I really love what I've seen. I loved her teaming up with Power Girl, because I caught the end of that when I started reading these. And I like seeing her deal with her personal life, or lack thereof. And I'm really excited for June, because she's going to have, like, her cool, badass lady gang. And lady gangs are, like, my favorite. And this lady gang is primarily made up of women of color and also a disabled woman gets to be, like, in charge of the Central Command. She's blind and in a wheelchair, and it looks like it's going to be really fabulous. I really want to see what this, lady gang does. I really enjoy the balance that the writer is striking of, femininity and ditziness combined with, like, being badass and cool. I mean, she's, like, she's feminine, she's ditzy, she's sexy, but she's also, like, competent, and, she has, like, troubles that, people have. Like, I don't know if this guy likes me, I don't know what it did, I don't know how to approach him, I don't know about dates. I want to do good things, I want to do bad things. It's a very well-rounded presentation of Harley Quinn. I love that the Joker's only been in, like, one panel that I've read so far. And, yeah, I'm going to say that of the 3 comics... Woo! Floppy. The 3 comics of today. The winner is DC. I'm going to keep track of points in no way at all. But I'm going to give them points anyway. So I'm going to give, like, 10 points to Marvel and like 15 points to DC and 7 points to Dark Horse, who is representing the others today. Yeah, I know. I'm terribly guilty of othering small publishing houses. I know. Also, alcohol and really dry lips don't really mix well together. Because you, like, get any alcohol in them and you're like, oh god, it burns. Yeah. So, I think that's all I have for today because I still haven't gotten any, questions or specific requests. So, if I did have those, this is where they would go. Right here. So I'll just say goodbye, and I will see you all in a week or two. Bye. Bye.